Whole grains like farro, bulgur, and barley are foods that carry with them a sense of history, tradition, and deep nourishment. They are hearty, grounding, and quietly powerful, offering not just sustenance, but a steady, sustaining energy that modern diets often lack. These ancient grains, with their chewy textures and nutty flavors, invite you to slow down, to cook with care, and to nourish yourself with food that truly supports your well-being on every level. They may be simple in form, but the benefits they bring are layered, lasting, and incredibly rewarding. Whole grains are a rich source of complex carbohydrates, which are the body's preferred fuel. Unlike refined grains, which are stripped of their fiber and nutrients, whole grains contain all three parts of the grain kernel: the bran, germ, and endosperm. This means they digest more slowly, providing a gentle, sustained release of energy that keeps blood sugar stable and hunger in check. When you eat a bowl of farro or barley, you're not just getting full. You're feeding your body with energy that lasts for hours, helping you stay focused, calm, and resilient throughout the day. Fiber is one of the standout nutrients in whole grains, and its impact on health is profound. It supports digestion by adding bulk to stool and promoting regularity, but it does much more than that. Fiber helps feed the beneficial bacteria in your gut, fostering a microbiome that supports immunity, mood, and even cognitive health. It also contributes to heart health by lowering cholesterol levels and reducing inflammation. Whole grains like bulgur and barley are particularly high in soluble fiber, which has been shown to reduce the risk of heart disease and help with weight management by increasing feelings of fullness. These grains are also excellent sources of B vitamins, especially niacin, thiamine, and B6, which help the body convert food into usable energy and support nervous system function. They contain key minerals like magnesium, which is often underconsumed despite being crucial for muscle function, bone health, and stress regulation. Magnesium helps balance blood sugar, supports a steady heartbeat, and even contributes to better sleep. When you include whole grains in your daily meals, you're feeding not just your stomach, but your cells, your systems, and your sense of balance. Cooking with whole grains is a soothing, sensory experience. They require a little more time and attention than quick cooking options, but that's part of their gift. Rinsing farro before cooking, watching barley gently simmer on the stove, or fluffing up bulgur after it's absorbed its liquid. These are quiet, grounding moments in the kitchen. They allow you to reconnect with your food, to slow down, and to savor the act of preparing something that truly nourishes. Farro has a dense, chewy texture and a slightly nutty taste that pairs beautifully with roasted vegetables, leafy greens, and creamy cheeses. It makes a wonderful base for grain bowls, hearty salads, or warm pilafs. Bulgur, a cracked wheat that cooks quickly, is perfect for dishes like tabbouleh or simple side dishes tossed with herbs, olive oil, and lemon. Its light, fluffy texture makes it especially inviting. Barley, with its subtle sweetness and plump grains, is excellent in soups and stews, adding both heartiness and silkiness. It can also be cooked risotto style for a comforting, creamy dish that feels indulgent but is completely wholesome. You can use whole grains as a base for breakfast, too. Warm farro with cinnamon, chopped nuts, and berries becomes a satisfying alternative to oatmeal. Or make a big batch of barley or bulgur early in the week and stir it into different meals as the days go by. These grains are endlessly versatile and incredibly forgiving. They soak up flavor beautifully, whether from broth, fresh herbs, citrus, or spices, and provide a solid canvas for everything from seasonal vegetables to grilled proteins. Eating whole grains regularly feels different from other meals. There's a sense of satiety, of grounded calm, that stays with you. You don't feel the crash that comes from sugar-laden snacks or the bloating that sometimes comes from heavier foods. Instead, there's a light strength, a feeling of being nourished deeply from the inside out. Your digestion improves, your energy stabilizes, and your meals feel more intentional, more connected to the rhythm of nature and tradition. In every culture that values longevity and wellness, grains are a constant presence. They are foods that have fed generations, that have sustained communities through seasons and centuries. When you cook with whole grains, you're carrying forward that heritage, honoring simplicity, choosing nourishment, and inviting wellness into every meal. These grains may not be loud or flashy, but they are quietly transformative. They are food as it was meant to be: whole, alive, and deeply good.